Hello, Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. This reading is for December 6th through December 13th. Yes, let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right. So December 6th, Mars goes retrograde. Yep, that's the Tower card. That's right. So a lot of people will be increasing their prayer life when Mars goes retrograde. I have a retrograde series on the Knowledge channel. The link is in the description, so go check it out. Go check it out. Your ruling planet Mercury, I believe, is still retrograde. So slow down. Slow down. This is an opportunity for you to really learn. Mercury is the communication and messenger planet, but it's also the knowledge and learning planet. It's also the, memory, factual memory, opinion, trade, travel, and commerce. So if things are not flowing to you the way you should, or if you feel like, messages aren't coming to you, like let's say, for instance, you send out an email, you're applying for jobs, things don't feel like they're flowing to you the way Mercury is that planet, right? If you feel like, okay, you're trying to sign contracts right about now, you want to slow down and take a minute to read through the contracts. If you feel like you're not clear, you need to hire somebody, that's Mercury, right? Or if you feel like you're buying a house or a car, or you're making a large whatever, any kind of purchase, small, large, with Mercury, right? Slow down, right? Don't be impulsive. And the impulsivity would be Mars, right? So slow to pray about it first. So all of this is connected. All of this is connected. So yeah. So, and then Mercury would also be, what did you learn the last time you may have been impulsive? Right? You, like somebody felt like they were rushing you before you made a decision. You're like, when I felt rushed, I should have taken the time to read first. I should have taken the time. Right? So all of this is connected. So let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Jupiter is also retrograde. That's the planet of good luck, good fortune. You want to sit down and count your blessings, right? You want to sit down and put all of that together, right? So this is think about this whole month as being a month of expansion. So put that together. Put it together. Let's go. All right. The Empress card, the Sun card. So I'm seeing abundance and prosperity. In the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and also the Eight of Pentacles, right? So we have the Empress card. So I'm seeing some kind of abundance and prosperity here for you growing. Okay, we also have the Sun card. I do see I see you being successful here, but it's because you're cutting ties with something that has tried to cut your abundance, to limit your abundance and prosperity. So something has over time limited your abundance and prosperity. And so but it has actually backfired. And the way that it has backfired is because you closed your vault door to it, right? Once you close your vault, you're an air sign. So once you pulled out the sword and you closed your vault door to something, you close it off airtight. Nothing, spell work, nothing can survive without air. Nothing. No thing can survive without air. Nothing. You either stop talking to something you completely cut off. Blocked, cut off, stopped talking to, gave zero energy to. You went inside your vault door, cut off the air supply. Like you literally went inside of a bank vault, turn that thing, and just no air in, no air out, nothing, right? And you just went to work, right? So source is saying here we have the Knight of Pentacles and also the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody went into your vault door and you went to work, right? So you started planting some new seeds. You stopped the number 7. 7 was completion. You said you went into your vault door and you closed the vault door. You just went to work. That number 7 is a number for completion, so that's like you had an enlightenment. You became enlightened once you closed that vault door. In other words, you had a lot of downloads. You had some time to think once you went inside your vault door. So the dark side of 7 for you was anybody that was outside of your vault door started asking the questions why. But you started paying attention to a pattern of behavior. You started paying attention to a pattern of behavior. You started noticing things, right? Over time, this Wheel of Fortune. So be very fortunate that you learned there's your ruling planet, Mercury, the planet of knowledge and learning. you started learning how people communicate. So you benefit from Mercury. You in Virgos actually are ruled by Mercury. You're the sender sign. Virgo is the receiving. So you learn how to go back into hermit mode on the inside of your vault door and add the physical to it. So you had to go back down to the root from the very beginning and go back from in your vault door. Gemini said, let me go. You had to go back to the beginning. Like, okay, let me go back to the beginning of something. Like, where did all this start? Once you close the vault door, you say, okay, let me pull something from the root. Where did all of this begin? That's how you were able to, this sun card right here, that's where the success came from. That's where the success came from. So you were like, okay, that's how you became successful. You had to, that's how you had to go in, because if all you're just doing is sending, and you're not intentionally going back into your hermit crab shell mode and like learning how to read between the lines by analyzing, right? Looking at it through going back, looking at it through a practical and an objective lens. All you're just doing is just talking. You're not just being quiet, getting your rest, learning how to document your dreams, daydreams, night dreams, all the other messages that's coming through, talking to source, the sun on the inside of you. So it's just saying, wait a minute. That's how somebody was able to figure something out. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Things started making sense to you. Who was behind what, right? Who was keeping you in the dark? This is the moon card. This connects us with belief, the I believe sign. Who was behind what? Who was behind something? The sun illuminates the moon, right? So you were getting downloads through your dreams. That's how you were getting downloads through your dreams about what was going on, who was behind something over a period of time. Where did all this emotional wounding begin? Where did somebody not know their worth and their value? Where did that begin? Who felt left out of something? Who was bringing a particular spirit into your life? Right? So you feel fortunate. This is the Wheel of Fortune, right? So two situations you're going to feel very fortunate to have figured something out. So you're about to start seeing your money grow. You're about to start seeing your money grow fast. Yep, because you figured out who the two energies were, two type. You're going to, actually, it's a third energy. But the dark side of the number 8, because you were able to stay on the light side of 8, you were able to stay focused. The two energies, one has to come to passive and powerless behavior. One was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, right? But they're the same spirit tied to a spirit, which is the devil, which is not a person, but it's a spirit. It's tied to a carnal mind, the flesh, and that they're tied to the physical money. They're tied to They're tied to the physical world. They're tied to just the physical, right? Right. Causing you nightmares, right, until you woke up. Right. So source is encouraging you to pour more into yourself. So you were able to do a return to sender. You were able to do a return to sender by simply going into your vault door and ending, like pulling out the power of your sword as an air sign. The power and intellect. You were able to pull out your sword and you just cut off all communication. That's the power of your sword. Right? Here we have the Page of Cups here. So you got some good news coming in. For somebody, what it took was a person coming in, a demonic tide had to come in, right? in the form of an immature comment. That's what it came in as, an immature comment, right? An immature act, that a temptation to sacrifice you. That's this right here, sacrifice after you had already sacrificed so much. That's what the devil symbolizes, temptation, right? So a temptation came in to sacrifice you, right? That's where the temptation came through, to sacrifice you. Right, so you can defend your decision to move on without coming across as defensive. It's a star card. There's hope for them. There's hope for them. Hope, bliss, and optimism for them, right? Because they were confused, right? They were under the being confused by a dark magician. Right. So there's hope for them. Right. Yeah, there's hope for them. Right. Yeah, there's hope for them. So right now there's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of fighting going on, but that's outside of your vault door, because you're not falling for the bait and switch anymore. You know, now you're very clear. You know exactly what it is, but you're not falling for it. At this point, you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson, so you're not falling for the bait and switch. Yeah, not falling for the bait and switch. No matter what the situation is. Because you know your worth and your value. So the bait could be for somebody, oh, our family is growing, we want you to be a part of something, or somebody had an argument about something. Again, that's outside of your vault door. That's outside of your vault door. Congratulations, that's good for you. I'll be praying for you, because remember, Mars is retrograde. Mars is that's where you're adding structure to chaos and confusion. So the structure is you're going to take it to prayer and with source. You're not, Mars is the fighting planet. It's the action and assertion. So somebody could be coming to you to take some kind of action. The action that you're taking is prayer. That's your action. That's the only action you're taking is prayer. That's the only action you're taking is prayer. That's it. Somebody could come to you and tell you that somebody said you had horns growing out of your head and you had a tail and a pitchfork. The only action that you're taking is prayer. Oh, I'm going to pray for them. That's it. That's it. Somebody's looking for you to save them, but there's nothing to save. You don't have the power to save anybody. Somebody could be looking for you to save them financially, so somebody could be looking for some money. You don't have the power to do that. You already tried and still was sacrificed. So it looks like somebody could be looking for you to save them because Pentacles connects with the physical existence of something. Somebody could be looking for a place to stay. Again, you can't save somebody because they're still bringing a spirit into your space. You can pray for them. So I don't know. Somebody will be taking something case by case basis. I can't tell you what to do. I'm only reading the cards, right? Yeah, but you've already done the mirror work. You can already see. And see all of these trees here? You've already dealt with the shade. People have talked to you. You know, they've already restricted you in some kind of way. You know, somebody, you've already stopped talking to energies. So why would you go back to number 8? Why would you go back to being restricted when people have already sacrificed you because they wanted to be accepted by a group of energies? They wanted to be, whoever it is, I don't know who this is for, but somebody wants to be accepted by energies that planted seeds in their mind, and somebody didn't get accepted by something, so they're out. They're out. People use them up, you know, fought them, didn't want to have anything to do with them. You know, now somebody needs to be saved from something. I don't know. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. And you've already moved on from the disappointment. So So Source is saying to you, be conservative with your time. You're focusing on your legacy. You're focusing on building your legacy, right? And Source has already approved you for your legacy. So not sure who this reading is for. It could be somebody's friend that, you know, was so desperate to be a part of something, they sacrificed you and betrayed you. Got into a fight with you, argue with you, succumbed to passive and powerless behavior because they was confused. They could have just come directly to you. If they had questions about something, Gemini, they could have come directly to you. But now your life is on an upswing. Things are happening for you. You're on the inside of your vault door. And whenever you see the Five of Pentacles, that's like you're on the cusp of, you're about to go to the next level of your life, right? So why would you jeopardize what you prayed for because, you know, other people are jeopardizing, they already, you know, sacrificed you before, you know, betrayed you before, and you're going to get caught up in their karmic cycle. So Source is saying, why would you do that? Keep doing that. Keep, you know, they've already caused you to lose out on so much. Why would you do that again to yourself? Why would you keep sacrificing yourself? You already had, you know, that next, it can take you right back to a nightmare. So take the blindfolds off. You've been doing you worked so hard, you sacrificed so much already. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. But somebody may have, like I said, part of their legacy, something may have driven them to drinking. That could be part of their legacy now. So they're actually bringing something as part of a legacy. That would be bringing that into your, you know, you work hard to plant seeds in your legacy. Somebody, like I said, you're building your legacy. You're being more conservative with your time, and somebody wants to bring, see, the dark side of nine, just the number 9 in general, is death, rebirth, right? So what you have ended, you may not be a person who drinks at all. This could be a mocktail. This may not even be alcohol, right? That's, you know, mocktail could be like a sugary drink, right? Or it could be like sugar-free, actually. But you may have been in a relationship, you know, with someone who may have had some kind of an addiction, right? That you just said, you said to yourself, you saw something that you may have felt helpless, right? Because a lot of people don't judge people who have had, you know, addictions. You just may have felt helpless, where just like you just didn't know what to do, and it could have really broken your heart, where you just said, since you don't know what to do, you would just rather not, you know, you don't want to make it worse. You don't have the strength, so you just rather pray for people. So that could be where somebody is. It's just like you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to help. So that could be where you're saying, you know, you'd rather pray for somebody and, you know, maybe try to get them help a different way. So, and I'm only reading what I'm seeing here in the cards. But to come and bring that energy into your house, it may just be a no. You're not falling for that. Yeah. So whatever anxiety you may have been having about something will be going away very soon. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's harvest time for you. So I just feel like you're just going to say no. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be saying no. Yeah. Here's a Temperance card. You have a guardian angel that's watching over you. You know, protecting you because they know all of it. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. They know that you've gone down this rabbit hole of just like buying into this fairy tale of just, you know, people buy into all types of fairy tales, but they know you've bought into some kind of a fairy tale, believing something, and now you're back on your throne, right? And it just ended up being a nightmare for you. So people know. So here we have the Sun card. So it's a new beginning for somebody. New beginning. New beginning. So you have new money coming across your path. Like somebody really didn't know what was going on. Somebody really just did not. Like somebody really had on blindfolds. Somebody was just, I mean, like. So it's like you and somebody like was just had no idea like what was going on. That's why you shouldn't judge people, because people don't know what's like. You see this person sitting in front of this door. Like when people want to judge, you know, like because this is a child. Like this is a child. People don't know what goes on outside when their kids leave home. People have no clue when their kids leave home. So when people want to judge people's parents and say, oh, their parents, their family, this and that, people have no idea. You have no idea. Well, somebody didn't know. Somebody's in a crisis right now. But your ancestors are very proud of you. But step through your vault. Step through your portal. Your ancestors have a message. The spy is now turned on. Adjust your crown. Don't cast your pearls before swine, which means don't waste good things on people who won't appreciate them. I see you being booked and busy. It's all becoming clearer to you now. You are in answered prayer. Ask source for clarity. Move in silence and move in peace. Toss it into the burning bowl. Open your vault door. More money is coming into you soon. It's time to release the burden. It's time to expand your brand. Don't look back. Root chakra cleanse. You have a new attitude. Create the change that you want. You are who they prayed for. Your peace is paramount. It's time to open your vault. Much better lies ahead. Don't return their call. You're protected by angels. You made a positive impact on them. Crown chakra cleanse. Your gifts have been increased. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. The answers you seek are coming soon. Make room for a new blessing and pray for them. That's it. The angel Gabrielle is with you. I feel like a lot of people have on blindfold. They have no clue. They don't know. A lot of people really, really don't know. Everybody is evolving, right? And you got too many people out here that you don't know what's going on. People don't know what's going on. Anyway, meditate and contemplate. So you got to choose to believe what you want to believe. If you're doing good, people will believe that you're doing bad. If you're doing bad, people will believe that you're doing good. I mean, who knows? But so that's why you go. That's why you go to prayer. That's why you ask source for clarity. You ask source for clear answers. Right? Peace. Waves of peace are washing over my body. I find stillness in the eye of the storm. I am stronger than my circumstances. I release all feelings of anxiety. I am free from overwhelm. Today I smile because I'm alive. I am blessed to be here now. All is well and I am healing. All is well and I am healing. So yeah, put your gratitude list together. A lot of people got good news this week. So think about this week for you thus far and think about the good news that you received. Not something that's, I mean, if you got some big news, great. But the good news is that you are breathing, right? That you made it this far, wherever you are, right? But that's the good news, right? So put that down on paper. Start your abundance planning. Start your abundance planning. That somebody wants back into your life and they have some kind of an addiction, but you won't be letting them back in. You won't be letting them back in. You'll be just praying for their strength. That's it. All obstacles in my path are being cleared. I am stronger than yesterday. I am brave. I am courageous. I learn from my mistakes. Failure is a farce. All effort is testing. I rise above all that stands in my way. Improvement is my only concern. Yeah. Abundance. I now release the storehouse of abundance that is rightfully mine. The money I require is with me on the invisible plane of manifestation. I wait with physical excitement for its physical manifestation into my life. Yeah. It looks like somebody that you know, unfortunately, has been going through a nightmare their entire life. That's what it looks like. And that's the sad part of it. Somebody has been going through a nightmare their entire life and just really have been just floating in and out of reality. And that's where the compassion comes in, right? That's really where the compassion comes in. And instead of human beings showing compassion, they'd rather call people crazy when this energy has been having nightmares, not able to rest, feeling like they're just walking on eggshells around everybody their whole life, looking for people to save them. Except whoever, this is. The humbling part is that we don't have the power to save. We can help, but we don't have the power to save. So inner power. So give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. You have a zest for life and you're eager to experience any and everything possible and you love excitement and you need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest, That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video. I'll see you all, in the next video. But yeah, there are two energies here that, like I said, your life is actually getting better. There are two energies here that it looks like the opposite may be happening. Yeah, there's like, the opposite may be happening for them. But the most you can do for them is to pray for them. That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me again. Put your gratitude list together and send out good energy their way and get ready for expansion and growth for you. And that's what I have for you. All right. Bye.